Batting cleanup, the second baseman, number 4, Austin Beck. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 12, Lane Hutchinson. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 18, David Trevor. Batting seventh, in center field, number 6, Brett Smoshua. Batting eighth and catching, number 42, Christian Garnett. Batting ninth and shortstop, number 41, Justin Harris. And pitching for Angelo State, number 22, LSC Gutierrez.
Hello and welcome to Foster Field here at First Community Credit Union Stadium for Game 2 with a doubleheader between Angelo State and Eastern New Mexico. I'm Matthew Caven bringing you all the live coverage for Game 2 with a doubleheader between the Greyhounds and the Rams. After the Rams took Game 1 of the doubleheader by a score of 13-10. They were down 9-0 early in the game. In the bottom of the fourth, they were down 9-0, scored 2 runs in that one, and then came in the bottom of the fifth and scored 11. So come back and win by a score of 13-10. And a huge come from behind victory for Angelo State as they jostle for that top spot of Lone Star Conference with UT Tyler. They are a game up on UT Tyler, as Angelo State will look to keep their winning ways going. As we are just moments away from first pitch here to start game 2 of the doubleheader. And a real quick rundown of the Eastern New Mexico lineup thus far. Batting first and at left field, number 13, Kyle Kiernan. Batting second and at shortstop, number 5, Willie Ponce. Batting third and at center field, number 9, Luciana Torelli. Batting fourth and at DH, number 33, Anthony Cortese. Batting fifth and at first base, number 28, Adrian Martin. Batting sixth and at second base, number 3, Demetrio Archuleta. Batting seventh and at right field, number 4, Jalen Freeman. Batting eighth and at catcher, number 35, Daniel Pruitt. And rounding out the lineup and batting third, number 8, Dylan Shea. As this lineup for Eastern New Mexico will face the starter on the mound tonight for Angelo State in game 2 of the doubleheader. And that is number 22, Alizea Gutierrez, the 5'11 lefty senior out of El Paso, Texas, who holds a 4.71 ERA and a 4-1 win-loss record, making his 11th start of the season. 42 innings pitched. He's given up 38 hits, 22 earned runs, and has 40 strikeouts on the year. As Angelo State and the Greyhounds just moments away from first pitch here at First Community Credit Union Stadium, Foster Field, on game 2, a doubleheader Friday. For Angelo State, if you're just now joining us, a shocking come-from-behind victory over the Greyhounds in last game, 13-10. And last night they won by a score of 18-9. They lead the series 2-0 over a very good Eastern New Mexico team, in which Eastern New Mexico, in these doubleheader days, they are really, really good on the season. Many of the wins that they've got in the season against some of the top teams in the Lone Star Conference, for example, UT Tyler and St. Ed's and St. Mary's, they at least won a game in doubleheader Saturday to come up with series wins or splits on the season for them. As Angelo State, a quick rundown of their batting lineup real quick. Batting first and at right field, number 34, Ethan Floodstrom. Batting second and at left field, number 8, Jacob Guerrero. Batting third and at DH, number 2, Chase Pinley. Batting fourth and at second base, number 4, Austin Beck. Batting fifth and at third base, number 12, Lane Hutchinson. Batting sixth and at first base, number 18, Tayton Treadaway. Batting seventh and at center field, number 6, Brett Smosterla. Batting eighth and at catcher, number 42, Christian Garnett. And rounding out the lineup and batting in ninth, shortstop number 41, Justin Harris. As the Rams have taken the field first, and see Gutierrez warming up there on the mound as he is tasked to face this Eastern New Mexico team that has played very well on the offensive end in these 2 series games. In last game out, they picked up 10 hits and had 10 runs for them. And then in game 1 of the series last night, they had 16 hits and 9 runs. So Gutierrez tasked with slowing them down. And we'll see if the bats for Angelo State can come alive again, as they did started in the bottom of the 4th and really woke up in the bottom of the 5th inning in that come from behind 13-10 victory earlier today. So we'll take a real quick break. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports. And we're back as Kyle Kieran will lead things off here in the top of the first for Eastern New Mexico. Took the first pitch, called ball one. Now here's a 1-0 pitch. Check swing there. Appeal down to first, and he did go. So 1 ball and 1 strike now to Kieran. As Kieran in the last game, first game of the doubleheader, was 0 for 3. Did have an RBI, as that one is lifted into left field in foul ground.
That's a double barrel, foul ball.
So 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Kieran. Eastern New Mexico looking for a good start. Here's a 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. As Kieran will go down on strikes, and Gutierrez gets his first strike out of the game. As number 5, Willie Ponce, will step in. Willie Ponce had a strong game, 2 for 4, had 4 RBIs in the first game of the doubleheader, as he takes that one in there for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one just misses the outside part of the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one hit high in the air. It will stay in the infield. That one will be grabbed by the shortstop Harris for out number 2. As Gutierrez, in his last time out on April 12th last weekend against West Texas A&M, he went 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, and had 5 strikeouts in that one. So now Torelli, first pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. As Torelli getting the start at center field once again, was 2 for 4 in the last game. As the top of the order for Eastern New Mexico has done much of the damage here in this series. In 19 combined runs for them in this series so far through 2 games. As Torelli quickly falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. And 2 strikeouts in the inning for Gutierrez as the Greyhounds go 1-2-3. So we head to the bottom of the first. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
A world filled with challenges, there is a beacon of hope. For almost 100 years, Rams have been leading the charge, building a century of success on the pillars of resilience, perseverance, and determination. Through our elite facilities, cutting-edge technology, and advanced research and learning opportunities, we're preparing students to tackle the challenges of tomorrow head-on. Our alumni are ready to change the world, because when a Ram faces a challenge, it charges.
down for Angelo State, the right fielder, Ethan Bloodstrom.
And we're back, bottom of the first inning, where Ethan Floodstrom will lead things off here for Angelo State. In the first game, Floodstrom was 0 for 2, did score a run, and drew a walk. The first pitch to him, that one is in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that one inside for ball one. As getting the start here for Eastern New Mexico this evening in game two is Josiah Estrella, as that one is chopped towards the first base line, and Martin makes the play and steps on the bag for out number one. Josiah Estrella, the righty 6'1 senior out of Buckeye, Arizona, holds a 4.14 ERA, making his 8th start and 11th appearance on the year. 45.2 innings pitched, 52 hits, 21 earned runs, as that one is hit up the middle on the first pitch by Guerrero. So Guerrero has a one-out single. Estrella has struck out 23 batters on the year. Batters are hitting a 286 on him. And in his last appearance against Lubbock Christian back on April 12th, 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, and 3 strikeouts for Estrella. And Guerrero on the move. They try to execute the hit and run, and that one grabbed by Martin. Martin bobbled a little bit, then laid out on the bag as he was trying to beat out Penley. They call Penley out, but we'll have a real close review here at first, as that one was a hard hit ball down the first base line. Martin gloved it, then lost it. And looks like they will call him out. So what a play from Martin to still get out Penley. Now there's 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Here's the first pitch to Austin Beck, and that one is fouled back. So Guerrero at second after the ground out by Penley. Checks the runner at second and fires. That one high for ball one. Estrella checks Guerrero at second and fires. That one hit in the air. It will stay in play and foul ground. And trekking over and trying to make the over-the-shoulder grab is Adrian Martin, but can't, as the ball falls harmlessly to the ground. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Beck. As Beck will head back to the plate for another chance. It's a big gap between second and first. They're holding the runner at second. Then we'll back off, and that one is lined into right field. That one's going to stay fair. Bounces all the way to the wall, and Guerrero's going to come in and score. Beck going for third. Here's the throw, and he beats it out. As Austin Beck, an RBI triple to start this one off. And now that's going to bring in Lane Hutchinson. And he'll try to bring in Beck. So how about that 2-out RBI triple from Austin Beck to open the scoring here and give Angelo State a 1-0 lead. First pitch to Hutchinson, and that is rocketed into left field. Forget about that one. That one's gone. A 2-run home run from Lane Hutchinson to make it 3-0 Angelo State. As Hutchinson gives Angelo State a 3-run lead thanks to his 2-run shot. And all these runs have come with 2 outs for Angelo State. Eastern New Mexico can't seem to get out of the inning right now. As now that's going to bring on Tate Treadaway. First pitch to him. That one a chopper down the third base line. That one's foul. And that one off the fists and foul. As Treadaway falls behind 0-2. As Treadaway in the last game was 2 for 4 and scored 2 runs. So here's the 1-2 pitch, and that one sliced foul out of play. Angelo State starting off the game 3 for 5, 2 for 3 with runners on, and 2 for 2 with runners at scoring position. Another 1-2 pitch, and Eastern New Mexico is ready to head back to the dugout there. Thought that was strike 3 to end the inning, but that went a little inside for ball 2. Two-two pitch, and that one hit high in the air, shallow left field. Coming in and making the grab is Kiernan for out number 3. But the Rams grab 3 to start the bottom of the first inning as we move to the second. You're watching Rams baseball live on Flow Sports.
Shannon, caring for our community is at the heart of everything we do. Our dedicated teams provide hands-on educational opportunities, offering continuing education credits for nursing and EMS providers. We've partnered with the American Heart Association to provide CPR training and kits for high school students and area schools. We participate in numerous community education events, providing current health information and screenings to the public. Shannon, partnering with our community for a healthier future.
And we're back as Anthony Cortese will lead things off here for Eastern New Mexico in the top of the second. They trail 3-0 already to Angelo State. First pitch to Cortese, swinging, and that one's up high in the air. It will stay in the infield. And no one called it, and that one's going to drop. as Cortese's going to be on first. Between four guys, Treadaway, Garnett, Gutierrez, and Hutchinson, that were around the area. None of them really called it. And that will be an infield single for Cortese. And first pitch swinging, that one from Martin, swung on and lifted into left field, and Guerrero makes the grab for out number one. As Cortese will stay put at first. And now Demetrio Archuleta, who had a great first game of the doubleheader, where he was 2 for 4, had 2 RBIs, and had a home run. First pitch to Archuleta, that one misses outside for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch, that one swung on and missed for ball strike 1. As Archuleta trying to continue his strong day thus far. The 1-1 pitch, that one low and inside for ball 2. And a throw to first, and it was a wild throw that took Treadaway off. They had to scramble back and try to tag him out. It looked like an easy pickoff instead. Cortese will find his way back to first. Gutierrez checks the runner, then fires that one high for ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike now. So Archuleta. Here's a 3-1 pitch, swung on and fouled back. The forces a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And did they get him this time? No, they didn't. He just got back in. As Cortese, not a big stolen base threat at all for Eastern New Mexico at first base right now. Gutierrez checks the runner twice, then fires the payoff pitch. That one is outside for ball 4, so that puts Archuleta at first, and 2 men on with 1 out here in the top of the second, and Jalen Freeman will step in. Checks the runner at second and fires. That one through the hole into left field. They will hold Cortese at third. And now the bases are loaded for Daniel Pruitt. As Daniel Pruitt came on and pinch hit in game 1 of the doubleheader. So bases loaded, 1 out. Pruitt at the plate. Gutierrez in a jam. The first pitch from Gutierrez, that one outside for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one low and inside for ball two. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one fouled back. So 2 balls and 1 strike now to Pruitt. Two 2-1 pitch. That one slides foul out of play. So 2-2 is the count now to Pruitt. Looking for a big hit here with the bases loaded. The 2-2 pitch. That one is in there for strike 3. As he painted that corner, Gutierrez did, and sits down Pruitt on strikes. So now that's going to bring up Dylan Shea, the third baseman. A big strikeout, but got to get one more. There's 2 outs here in the inning. Base is still loaded. Here's the first pitch, and swing and a miss from Shea for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul tip back to Garnett back there for strike 2. So Shea behind 0-2. 2 away here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one high for ball 1. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And 2 straight big strikeouts from Alizea Gutierrez to get out of the inning. As the Greyhounds leave the bases loaded and come up with nothing as we head to the bottom of the second. Rams still lead 3-0. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
Bank, we believe in the power of community. Our roots run deep, intertwined with those who dedicate themselves to making our neighborhoods better places for all. That's why we're proud to serve nonprofits, the heart and soul of our shared mission to create positive change. From providing financial solutions to offering guidance and support, we're here to help nonprofits thrive and continue their invaluable work. Because when our community succeeds, we all reap the rewards.
Leading off the center fielder, Brett Mastroa.
And we're back as Brett Smoshula hit high in the air left field, just off the top of the wall, as he leads things off with a stand-up double here in the bottom of the second inning. As that one was so close to leaving the park. Instead, it's off the top of the wall for a leadoff stand-up double for Brett Smoshula. And now the umpires are looking at this. As Coach Brooksy was saying, it hit the pole out there in left field. And if it did, that will be a home run. As the umpires will take a real quick look at this. And while they do, we'll take a real quick break. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports. And we're back, and that is called a home run for Brett Smoshula. So it did leave the ballpark. So after Smoshula goes yard, it's a 4-0 game here for Angelo State in the bottom of the second inning. And the first pitch to Christian Garnett is low and away for ball one. Yeah, 2 balls and 1 strike now to the Rams catcher, making his first appearance in the series. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that one chopper over the middle. It's through as Christian Garnett is on. And now that's going to bring up Justin Harris. The first pitch to Harris, that one high, ball one. And the second pitch is down and away for ball two. The 2-0 pitch, that one fouled back. So 2 balls and 1 strike now to Harris. Garnett at first after his single up the middle. Two 2-1 pitch, Garnett on the move. Throw down to second, not in time as Garnett got a big jump there. As Christian Garnett came in 4 for 4 in stolen bases, now make that 5 for 5. A 3-1 pitch incoming now to Harris. Three 3-1 pitch, that one chopped down the third base line, foul. So full count now to Harris as Estrella will step off the mound. As Estrella will step back on the mound, get ready to deal the payoff pitch. Here it is. That one sliced foul out of play. Checks Garnett at second, then fires. That one fouled down the third base line as well. So we'll do it again. Another payoff pitch incoming. This one hit high in the air, shallow left field. And Ponce lost it in the air as he was tracking back. So Garnett holds up at third, and Harris is on second. So that will go down as a double for Justin Harris. Now still with no outs here in the inning. Angelo State winning 4-0, and Ethan Floodstrom representing the top of the order, getting ready to step in. As there is a quick meeting on the mound between the infield for the Greyhounds. As Estrella struggled so far through 1 inning, 6 hits, 4 earned runs. And now Ethan Floodstrom steps in. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to him, and he takes it down the gap in left center field. That one goes to the wall. 2 runs come in to score as Floodstrom has an RBI, 2 RBI double to make it 6-0 Angelo State. So now that's going to bring up Jacob Guerrero, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Floodstrom at second, still no outs here in the bottom of the second. Eyes the runner, then fires that one straight up the middle. And what a diving snag at second. The throw over to first is in time for out number 1. And how about Archuleta? The stop there at second to save a run and rob a hit from Jacob Guerrero. So now that brings up Chase Pendley. First pitch swinging, that one down the third base line, foul. And the 0-1 pitch, that one's high for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch, that one straight to the leaping shortstop who's can't make the grab off the glove of Willie Ponce. It looked to be a routine play. It went off the glove. So that will go down as a hit for Chase Pendley. And now that's going to bring up Austin Beck. 1 away. Still here in the bottom of the second. Runners at the corners. And takes the first pitch swinging. And that one fouled down the third base line. So Pendley does not have a big lead as they throw down the first, trying to chase back Pendley. So no balls and 1 strike now to Beck. That's an RBI triple in the first. And that one is lifted into deep left field. That one's gone for Austin Beck as he clears the bases with a home run. A 3-run shot from Austin Beck to make it 9-0 Angelo State. As that was gone as soon as that left the bat of Austin Beck. And now Austin Beck, a home run and a triple to start off this game. And Coach Riley Price coming out to the mound. He is the pitching coach for Eastern New Mexico. Coach Casey Claflin. And it looks like they are making a pitching change. So that will do it for Estrella's day as he goes 1 2/3, 9 hits, 8 earned runs. And while we get information on the new pitcher, we'll take a real quick break. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
And we're back, and the new pitcher for Eastern New Mexico is Roman Connolly, the 6'1 righty senior out of San Jose, California. Connolly is making his 9th appearance. He has a 9.19 ERA. There's a high chopper up the middle, and it gets through as Hutchinson reaches on a single. As Connolly, 32 in a third innings pitched. 58 hits, 24 strikeouts. Batters are batting at .403 on him. And now that's going to bring up Tayton Treadaway after the one-out single from Lane Hutchinson, as Treadaway takes that one for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's a high chopper. Gets over the third baseman. And that's going to be an infield hit from Tayton Treadaway. And now that's going to bring up Brett Smostrela. The Rams have batted around in this inning as Brett Smostrela led things off with a home run, which was first presumed to be a double off the wall, but instead it left the park and it hit the pole out there and left. So first pitch swinging, that one sliced foul and will stay in play, and unable to make the grab is Adrian Martin. There's the 0-1 pitch to Smostrela. That one is in the dirt for ball one. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to the Rams center fielder. 2 on for Smostrela. And that one, the high chopper over there to second. And no play at second, but they go to first to get Smostrela. So that advances the runners up a base to second and third. Now that's going to bring up Christian Garnett. As Garnett skies that one into shallow right field. And Freeman will make the grab for out number 3, but not before Angelo State gets 6 more to lead 9-0 as you're watching Rams baseball live on Flow Sports.
The left fielder, Kyle Kiernan.
And we're back as the top of the lineup. And Kyle Kiernan will lead things off here in the top of the third for the Greyhounds. Down 9-0. Looking to get back into this ball game. As that one is fouled back. As from the looks of game one earlier in the doubleheader, you should know a 9-0 lead is not safe. So 0-1 count now to Kiernan. Gutierrez fires. That one is in there for strike 2. So here we go. Kiernan down 0-2 in the count. Gutierrez deals, swing and a miss for strike 3. And Gutierrez has 5 strikeouts on the game thus far. As Kieran will go back to the dugout. And now they'll bring up Willie Ponce. The first pitch to Ponce, that one fouled back. Now no balls and 1 strike now to Ponce. Ponce is 0 for 1. The 0-1 pitch, that one away for ball 1. Yes, Eastern New Mexico has started off this game 2 for 9. Trail 9-0, trying to get back into this one. 1-1 pitch, that one in the dirt for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed on that breaking ball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Ponce. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one fouled back. So Potts stays alive at the count. And the 2-2 pitch, that one chopper down the first base line. And Treadaway cleans that one up for out number 2. Now Luciano Torelli will step in. He's 0 for 1. Torelli struck out in his first plate appearance. First pitch to him, that one high in the air to left field. And Guerrero camps under it, makes the grab for out number 3. So that will take us to the bottom of the third where Angelo State leads 9-0. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
For more than 130 years, First Financial Bank has supported our state's industries and helped our fellow Texans achieve their personal and business goals. As one of the nation's leading community banks, we proudly support the communities we serve, including right here in San Angelo. Our bankers live here, shop here, and our children go to school here. And in the fall, we proudly cheer for the Rams. First Financial Bank, we're Texas. Member FDIC.
Leading off for shortstop, Justin Harris.
And we're back, bottom of the third inning. Rams lead 9-0. Justin Harris will lead things off, takes the first pitch called strike. The 0-1 pitch, that one's high for ball 1. And then that hit Harris, so Harris will make his way to first after being hit by the pitch. And now that brings up Ethan Floodstrom. Floodstrom is 1 for 2, has a 2 RBI double in the second. Takes the first pitch in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch takes it again, ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch, that one down low for ball 2. Harris over there at first. 13 stolen bases on the year, swing and a miss there as Floodstrom took a big hack at that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the 2-2 pitch, that one inside, ball 3, so full count now to Floodstrom. The runner on the move, and that one was high for ball 4. So Floodstrom draws a walk. Now it's going to bring up Guerrero. As Jacob Guerrero's 1 for 2, has a single in the first and then grounded out to second in the second inning. Eyes the runner, then fires. That one sliced out of play from Guerrero. So 2 on and no outs. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and Guerrero lets that one go. That one a little bit inside for ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch, that one low for ball 2. Checks Harris at second, then fires that one. Chopper over the middle, toss over to second for 1, and Guerrero beats out the throw to first. So they get the force at second, unable to throw out Guerrero. So runners on the corners now for Chase Penley. Now 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Guerrero at first and Harris at third. First pitch to Penley, and then this could be 2 as well, and then the throw to first gets past him. So the run will score, and that will advance Penley to second. Should have been 2 for Eastern New Mexico and into the inning, but instead that's going to score another run, put it at 10-0. And now Austin Beck, who has already tripled and homered in tonight's game 2, will step up with Penley on second. As Austin Beck so far, 4 RBIs for him. 1 on the RBI triple in the first, and then 3 of them came on that 3-run shot in the second. So a little discussion between Coach Price and the umpire. Now play will get back underway now, as Austin Beck will step in. 2 for 2 with a homer and a triple. 4 RBIs for him. First pitch swinging, and a nice leaping grab over there at third to throw out Beck for out number 3, so that'll take us to the 4th. Angelo State now leads 10-0. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
Dear San Angelo, you still believe someone's word can create a contract and their handshake can seal the deal.
You proudly embrace those who put service ahead of sales.
You see that we're driven by faith and steered by morals.
You acknowledge our distinct cultures and recognize we are one.
You feel that you get more when you give more.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
Designated hitter Anthony Cortez.
And we're back top of the fourth inning where Cortese will lead things off. And here's the first pitch to Cortese, that one high for ball one. Cortese 1 for 1, has one of the two hits for Eastern New Mexico in this game too. And the 1-0 pitch swung on, and it goes under the glove of Harris. And what looked to be potentially routine play at short turns into an error for Angelo State, and that will put Cortese on first. So now they'll bring up Adrian Martin, the first baseman who is 0 for 1, flew out to left. Gutierrez fires, check swing, and he did go around for strike one. And the 0-1 pitch, that one just misses the outside part of the plate for ball one. Martin has not had a hit in today's doubleheader so far. He's 0 for 5. Gutierrez checks the runner that fires. That one hit high in the air to shallow center field. And Beck tracks back and makes the grab for out number one. And now that's going to bring up Demetrio Archuleta. Yet to record an official at-bat. He walked in his first time up. The first pitch to Archuleta, that one low for ball one. Checks the runner, then throws it over to first, trying to chase back Cortese. As that one was a little close too. It's had a couple of close ones over there at first on throwdowns to first. It's been that close to picking someone off over there, as that pitch is in there for strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Archuleta. The 1-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one hit high in the air, shallow right center field. And Smostrela in center field makes the grab for out number 2. Now it's going to bring up Jalen Freeman. Has the other hit for Eastern New Mexico today. He's 1 for 1. Had an infield single. And that first pitch in the dirt. As Freeman had a base hit back in the second inning. To the left side. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Not a big lead over there from Cortese over there at first. Gutierrez checks the runner, then fires. That one is in there for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Did he go around? Peel down to first. He did not go all the way around. So Freeman just able to lay off that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that one sharp grounder over there to Harris, and makes the easy toss over to Beck at second for out number 3. So that takes us to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports. And we're back. And a word from one of our sponsors at Armstrong Backus. Attention Ram and Ram Bell fans. Armstrong Backus and the company is proud to support Angelo State University. From the field to the court, they've been cheering on the Rams and Ram Bells for decades. Just like ASU, they believe in excellence, dedication, and a winning spirit. Whether it's tackling taxes, auditing your business, or serving up strategic financial planning, Armstrong Backus & Co. is your full-service public accounting firm. From personal tax preparation to complex business consulting, they've got the experience you can trust for all your financial needs. So when it's time to balance the books or plan your next big financial move, remember, Armstrong Backus & Company deliver experience you can trust. Let's go Rams. And leading things off here for Angelo State in the bottom of the 4th, Lane Hutchinson, who's 2 for 2, has a home run and a single. And swing and a miss on that pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that one's in there for strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch, that one lifted into right field. And Lane Hutchinson is now 3 for 3. And now it's Satan Treadaway will step in. Treadaway is 1 for 2. First pitch swinging, that one is lifted into left field. And racing over and making the grab is Kyle Kiernan for out number 1. And now that's going to bring up Brett Smostrela. He's 1 for 2. Had a home run earlier. That one back in the second, a part of that 6-run second inning. The first pitch to Smostrela, he lets that one go for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that hit him. So now they'll bring up Christian Garnett. Garnett's 1 for 2, has a base hit in this one. Now 2 on for Christian Garnett, 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Now it looks like the umpires are going to talk about something. Maybe if it hit the end of the bat, other than hitting Smostrela, but the umpires will not review this. It did hit Smostrela, so he'll stay at first. Now bring in Christian Garnett. 2 on, 1 out. Checks the runner, then fires. First pitch swinging, that one's fouled back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one low and inside for ball 1. So 1-1 is the count now to Garnett. Connolly checks the runner, then fires. That one fouled back. Moves the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that one, hot shot past the first baseman. That one drives in Hutchinson as he comes around and scores to make it 11-0 Angelo State. So Christian Garnett, another single. This time it's an RBI for him. Makes it an 11-run game for Angelo State as Justin Harris will step in. Runners on the corners here, still 1 out. Yeah, that one a hot shot down the third base line, but foul. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss there for strike 2. Harris is 1 for 1, has a double and a hit by pitch back in the third. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one fouled back. The other 0-2 pitch. That one, did he go around? No, he did not, says the first base umpire. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Harris. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that one line shot down the third base line, but foul. Another 1-2 pitch and swung on and missed for strike 3. So Connolly gets his first strikeout. And now that's going to bring up Ethan Floodstrom back to the top of the lineup now for Angelo State. So Floodstrom 1 for 2. And the first pitch swung on and down the third base line. It's fair. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. That one's going to bring in 1. Now Garnett coming in. He scores, so that makes it 13-0 Angelo State. And now that's going to bring up the left fielder, Jacob Guerrero. After Floodstrom has another 2 RBI double. Guerrero 1 for 3. First pitch swinging. That one swung on and missed for strike 1. The Rams have scored in every run thus far. 3, 6, 1, and 3 to make it 13-0. That one swung on as well. That one fouled out of play. Connolly checks the runner, the fire, swung on and missed for strike 3. A throw down to first in time for out number 3. So that will take us to the end of the 4th, now into the 5th inning, where Angelo State now leads 13-0. Want to give a huge thank you to our scoreboard sponsor at Sonora Bank. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
At Sonora Bank, Texas is a way of life. It's about hard work, treating people right, and being resilient. These same ideals have described Sonora Bank since the year 1900. You see, Sonora Bank's not just a bank in Texas, we're Texas in a bank. Visit one of our locations or sonorabank.com. Sonora Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Don't forget, if you've lost your car keys, we have them at the press box. Leading off the catcher, Daniel Pruitt.
And we're back, top of the 5th inning, where Daniel Pruitt will lead things off. First pitch from Gutierrez, that one a little high for ball 1. Pruitt 0 for 1, struck out looking back in the second. And swung on and missed there. Count now moves to 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch, and swung on and missed, and let go of the bat as he did. Well, 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Pruitt. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one fouled back out of play. One-two pitch. That one hit high in the air, center field. And Smasherla under it makes the grab for out number 1. It's going to bring up the third baseman, Dylan Shea. Shea's also 0 for 1. Also struck out. First pitch to him, swing and a miss there for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on and missed again for strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. That one swung on, and that one will drift out of play. Foul ball. As Eastern New Mexico still with 2 hits in this ball game so far. We're here in the top of the 5th inning, 1 out. They trail by 13. That one swung on as well and fouled back. The 0-2 pitch, that one lifted into shallow right center field, and Beck tracks back and makes the grab for out number 2. A nice play over there at second from Austin Beck. And now that's going to bring up Kyle Kiernan back to the top of the lineup for the Greyhounds. First pitch, that one low for ball 1. Kiernan 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts so far. And that one bounces over there to short, and Harris makes the routine play over there at short, throws it over to Treadaway for out number 3. That'll take us to the bottom of the fifth. Angelo State leads 13-0. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
Since 1905, HEB has been proud to work with Texas growers because honestly, there's no taste like home. That's why we created our Texas Roots brand, which supports farmers and brings fresh, local produce to you faster. Whether it's strawberries from Poteet, greens and onions from the Rio Grande Valley, or dozens of other grapes grown around the state, we bring the best of Texas farms to Texas tables. Texas Roots, another reason why at my HEB, here, everything's better.
And we're back, bottom of the fifth inning. We have a pinch hitter to lead things off here for the Rams. It is number 28, Jackson Weatherly, the 6'5 outfielder senior from Idaho Falls, Idaho. Jackson Weatherly hitting a .429 average on the year, 14 at-bats. 6 hits for him. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Weatherly making his 12th appearance on the year, has 8 RBIs. 2 doubles, 1 triple. The 2-0 pitch, that one outside as well for ball 3. The 3-0 pitch, that one in there for strike 1. Still a hitter's count now for Jackson Weatherly. 3-1 pitch, that one misses the outside part of the plate for ball 4. So Weatherly steps in and draws a walk, and now they'll bring in Austin Beck. As Austin Beck, 2 for 3. RBI triple in the first, and then that 3-run shot in the second. Takes the first pitch low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, that one sliced down the right field line, foul. One pitch, that one swung on and fouled back. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one lifted into deep right field. And Freeman races back, makes the grab for out number 1. And now Lane Hutchinson, 3 for 3. With 2 RBIs, had the 2-run shot in the first and had 2 singles in the second and fourth inning. First pitch to Hutchinson, that one down low for ball 1. And that one up the middle. Snagged by Archuleta, and they turn 2 to end the inning. Nice play from Archuleta at second as the Greyhounds turn 2 as we head to the 6th. Rams lead 13-0. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
Leading off the shortstop, Willie Ponce.
We're in the bottom of the 6th now. Angelo State leads 13-0. First pitch to Willie Ponce, who will lead things off here for the Greyhounds. Takes it in there for strike 1. Gutierrez still going on the mound. 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. The 0-1 pitch, that one a little bit low for ball 1. That one low and away for ball 2. That one hit high in the air to center field. And Smashula makes the grab for out number 1. Now it's going to bring up Luciano Torelli, the center field. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to left. First pitch swinging, and that one hit high in the air, center field, and that one's gone for Luciano Torelli. A solo shot for Torelli, and that puts Eastern New Mexico on the board as Angelo State still leads 13-1. As Torelli is 11th home run of the year. And now that's going to bring up Anthony Cortese. 1 for 2. One of the 3 hits for Eastern New Mexico tonight. Here in game 2 of the doubleheader. Had a single back in the 2nd. First pitch to Cortese, that one low for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch, that one pulled down the left field line. Foul. A hard hit ball from Cortez. He just couldn't straighten that one out. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Cortese. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Swung on a miss there for strike 2. Took a big hack at that one. For the 89-mile-per-hour fastball from Gutierrez. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one outside, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. As Gutierrez picks up his 6th strikeout of the game. And now that's going to bring up Adrian Martin. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. That one is a little outside for ball 1. So 2 away here in the top of the 6th. And that one lined straight back to Smoshula, who's tracking back and makes the grab at the warning track for out number 3. So that'll take us to the bottom of the 6th. Eastern New Mexico gets 1 on the solo shot from Luciano Torelli. Angelo State leads by 12. Heading into the bottom of the 6th, you're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
Shannon, caring for our community is at the heart of everything we do. Our dedicated teams provide hands-on educational opportunities, offering continuing education credits for nursing and EMS providers. We've partnered with the American Heart Association to provide CPR training and kits for high school students and area schools. We participate in numerous community education events, providing current health information and screenings to the public. Shannon, partnering with our community for a healthier future.
Hitting for Clearway, number 17, Hunter Holt.
And we're back as Hunter Holt comes into pinch hit. As Hunter Holt making his first appearance in the series. Leads things off here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Holt. Hunter Holt batting a .500 on the year. 8 hits, 16 at-bats. Making his 24th appearance. A 1-2 pitch. That one hit high in the air into center field. And did he make that grab out in center field? No, he did not. It took a bounce. But a nice snag that could have been extra bases for Holt if he missed it. But now that's going to bring up Brett Smoshula. where Smashala is 1 for 2. First pitch lets that one go for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, that one inside, ball 1. As Connolly still on the mound after coming in this game early. 3 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts for Connolly. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Smashala. The 1-2 pitch, that one a ground ball over there to short, to second for 1, and to first not in time. So they get the force out at second. So now that's going to bring up Christian Garnett. Garnett 2 for 3, 2 singles. Has an RBI as well. Foul tip in that one. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one lined into right field. That one's going to get fair. That one's going to bounce all the way to the wall. They're going to wave Smashala around third. The plate, and he is out. So nice relay there from Eastern New Mexico to throw out Smashala from at home. So Garnett's going to have a double. So Justin Harris will step in. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Garnett at second. First pitch to Harris, that one misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, that one is fouled off. So 1 ball and 1 strike now. Then we'll fire over to second, just trying to chase back Garnett. Garnett does have a stolen base in this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one a little inside for ball 2. And the 2-1 pitch, that one fouled off. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Harris. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one lifted into left field. That one's going to get down. It's going to go over the wall for a ground rule double. So a ground rule double from Harris is going to bring in Garnett from second. So that's going to make it 14-1 Angelo State. Now back to the top of the order, Ethan Floodstrom. Floodstrom 2 for 3. Has 4 RBIs with 2 doubles. First pitch to Floodstrom. That one, a little blooper into shallow left. That's going to get down, and Harris is going to score from second. So Ethan Floodstrom, another RBI, making it 5. As Angelo State leads 15-1. Now to Jacob Guerrero, who steps in. Takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Lets that one go by as well for ball 2. That one fouled back by Guerrero. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one a sharp ground ball over to short. As Potts will make the easy toss over to Archuleta at second for out number 3. The Rams put across 2 more to make it 15-1. We head to the last inning of play, the 7th, where Angelo State leads 15-1. You're watching Rams baseball live on Flow Sports.
Now at first base, number 17, Hunter Hole. Bringing up second baseman Demetrio Archuleta.
And we're back, top of the 7th inning. Demetrio Archuleta will lead things off. Greyhounds down to their final 3 outs of this one. The 1-0 pitch, that one outside for ball 2. So Gutierrez still on the mound, trying to go the complete game here. The 2-0 pitch, that one low for ball 3. The 3-0 pitch, that one in there for strike 1. There's a three ball, one strike pitch, and that one low for ball 4. So Archuleta opens up the 7th inning with a walk. As here comes pitching coach Adam Foster out to talk to Gutierrez. As Freeman will be the next batter to step up now for the Greyhounds. As Freeman is 1 for 2 with a single. Gutierrez checks the runner, then fires. That one swung on and missed for strike one. Now the bottom of the lineup now for Eastern New Mexico. It's been a tough day in this game, too, for the Eastern New Mexico Bats. Just 3 hits, 1 run. And swung on and missed there from Freeman for strike 2. Checks the runner, then did they pick him off? No, they didn't. So Gutierrez could not pick up the pickoff there. As that was another close play over there at first. Off a pickoff attempt, and then strike 3, got him swinging. So Gutierrez picks up strikeout number 7. That's going to bring up Daniel Pruitt. First pitch to Pruitt, that one high and outside for ball 1. So Archuleta over there at first. Not a big lead off, and that one is in there for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Pruitt. Archuleta over there at first, just 7 of 8 on stolen bases this season. The 1-1 pitch, that one fouled off. Fouled straight back to the screen by Pruitt. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Gutierrez fires. That one a little high for ball 2. And the 2-2 pitch, that one hit high in the air to shallow left field, just off the edge of the infield. And that one is caught by Harris for out number 2. So now that's going to bring up Dylan Shea as Eastern New Mexico down to their final out. That one hit high in the air. It looks like this will do it, and Harris will cap things off with a catch there to bring it into the game as Angelo State takes this one 15-1. And the doubleheader, sweeping the doubleheader, winning 13-10 in the first game and 15-1 in this one. Not a game where the Eastern New Mexico Bats came alive. Only had 3 hits. Big credit to Alizea Gutierrez's pitching performance. 7 innings pitched. Went the full game. 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 7 strikeouts for him. We'll take a real quick break and have a post-game show, plus an interview with Coach Brooks and the players. So stay tuned for that. You're watching Rams Baseball live on Flow Sports.
Bank, we believe in the power of community. Our roots run deep, intertwined with those who dedicate themselves to making our neighborhoods better places for all. That's why we're proud to serve nonprofits, the heart and soul of our shared mission to create positive change. From providing financial solutions to offering guidance and support, we're here to help nonprofits thrive and continue their invaluable work. Because when our community succeeds, we all reap the rewards.
And we're back, and a quick little stat wrap-up for you as Angelo State wins 15-1 over Eastern New Mexico. Alizea Gutierrez picks up the win, going 5-1. Pitching the complete game, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. A big day for the Angelo State offense. They had 18 hits, 15 runs. Ethan Flutstrom, 3 for 4. Had 2 doubles and 5 RBIs. Lane Hutchinson, 3 for 4, a home run and 2 RBIs. Christian Garnett, 3 for 4, a double and an RBI. Austin Beck, 2 for 4, had a home run and a triple and 4 RBIs. Harris went 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and an RBI. And Brett Smosherla, 1 for 3 and an RBI as well. Had a home run. On the side of Eastern New Mexico, not much going for them. Torelli had that solo shot home run in the top of the 6th to make it 13-1. And Angelo State in the bottom of the 6th scoring 2 to make it 15-1. Eastern New Mexico held to just 3 hits altogether. So Angelo State sweeps the doubleheader and will stay on top of the Lone Star Conference. And we're back, and I'm joined by Rams head coach Kevin Brooks. So, Coach Brooks, you knew it was going to be a tough doubleheader against an Eastern New Mexico team that has really played well in doubleheaders all season long. They've drawn splits with a couple of the top teams in Lone Star Conference. So you knew it was going to be a tough doubleheader, but you come back from 9-0 down the first game, and then after that, I guess the momentum shifted into game 2 and then went for 15-1.
Yeah, I mean, they've had tremendous success, as you pointed out, in the sevens. They've swept a lot of really good teams in those St. Ed's, Tyler, I think Lubbock, all those on the Saturdays. Obviously to get down the way we did in the first one was not ideal, but just a great job by our guys not quitting. And then Seth Foster came in there and just sort of calmed things down for a little bit and allowed us to just get a couple, and then feel like, okay, we can maybe keep scoring. And then, we had one of our big innings doing it a lot of different ways. And then Luke Olson coming in to finish that was good. So that's a huge, it's very demoralizing to lose that. And I think they maybe had a little bit of a hangover, and we're feeling good, and did a good job. We did a good job capitalizing on that momentum. So got one more. Hopefully we can capitalize on the momentum of today and come out and finish this thing.
And take me back to that big comeback in the first game. Down 9-0, heading into the bottom of the fourth. What was the message to your team?
I mean, we got to respond. We got to score. We just got to score. And, we did. We got a couple. And then, just keep competing, having your at-bats and doing what we do. I mean, we average 11 runs a game. All we had to do was be average, and we win. We just hadn't started. Then we got to it, so that was good.
And y'all got deep in that bullpen, too, during that comeback.
Yeah.
Mooney was pitching pretty solid, and then y'all got him out.
Got Rubio to throw a lot, which that's sort of been their guy. So, that was going to be important. I mean, obviously the best is you win, but, I don't know what his status is going to be going forward. So it was just big to run pitch count up on him, and we did that and won. So best of both worlds.
And then you coming in tomorrow looking for a big sweep over a good Eastern New Mexico team, and you're still jostling for that top spot in the Lone Star Conference against UT Tyler. How much does that start creeping into y'all's team's head towards the end of the season like this?
We just want to win, so whatever. I think if we win, they can't catch us. So, I mean, it's all on us. So we just want to win. I mean, if they lose, we're excited. Just like if we lose, I'm sure they're really excited. But, just go out and do us.
All right, Coach, congrats on the doubleheader sweep, and good luck tomorrow going for the series sweep. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
And that will do it for tonight's broadcast as Angelo State sweeps the doubleheader 15-1 in the second game and came back down 9-0 in the first game, 13-10. So they sweep the doubleheader against an Eastern New Mexico team that has performed very well in doubleheaders in 7-inning games all season long, as Angelo State now improves on their record, extends that win streak, and Eastern New Mexico now off to a bigger losing streak than they were before, as Angelo State picks up a 15-1 win. We'll be back tomorrow with Angelo State going for the series sweep against Eastern New Mexico tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. I'm Matthew Kamen saying goodbye for now, and stay tuned for tomorrow's game at 1 o'clock. Thank you.